Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a quick tarot card reading. So this will be two questions that you've asked me. So we're going to start off with clearing out the energy first, and then afterwards I will begin shuffling the cards and tuning into your name and your questions. We ask the universe now to reveal to this client in time what she needs to know in this present time. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as we ask to receive information from God's purest intention, God's white light. I ask spirit guides and mind to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose and God's white light. Thank you, thank you. All right, so your first question is, let's shuffle here. I'm going to use an angel tarot for your second question, but for your first question, I'm going to use the tarot cards here, the regular tarot cards here. First question is, will I have more children? So we're going to start shuffling here. I have your name in my head here. Alright, will she have more children? Will this client that I have in my head, her name in my head, will she have more children? Oh, will she have more children? Will she have more children? Will she have more children? Got very, very positive cards here, hun. So that's a very strong yes. I feel like it will happen within 2 years. There's a feeling of 2 years I'm picking up. If you when you have this child, it will happen within 2 years. This represents a beautiful, like that strong, feminine, beautiful woman, gorgeous and just beautiful in all her ways, many shapes and forms. So, and this can represent fertility too, just a woman itself and her beauty. This represents happiness and just feeling comfortable. So, there's a very strong feeling that it will happen, and you'll be very happy about it. This represents now this represents relocating or traveling. So, if you are thinking about moving or relocating, there is a strong possibility that it can happen within 2 years as well when you have the child. So there's something about traveling or moving. If this is happening now, that makes a lot of sense. But this represents there's some form of relocating, traveling, or moving away. Or if you're traveling now on vacation, that could represent that. But this usually represents some form of focus on relocating in the near future, future prospects. So this probably could be happening at the same time. So please keep that in mind. And this also represents that there's just so many different choices on the horizon and so many things could happen. And that you can change or make your decisions different any moment you want. You know, you have free will and you could have this child, this other child, whenever you want. They're saying it is going to happen. So it's like you have that choice of wanting to have this child whenever you want. But there is a 2-year gap that I'm picking up with that question. But yeah, the cards are very positive, very strong, and there's a strong possibility from the cards and what I'm receiving from Spirit right now. Let's tune into your second question, which I'm going to use Angel Tarot cards for that. And this question is, I want to hear from my granddad and Mia. Okay, well, sorry I said the last name. So when I do spirit communication readings, those usually I have to do one-on-one with my clients, and I usually do that over the phone. That is a 1-hour session, and it's $75. So if you're wanting a more intimate, connected reading, especially spirit communication reading, I would recommend that, and you can let me know if you're interested. So on that note, I will not be able to really bring a detailed message as I'm not one-on-one with you with that. but I will try to see what they have to say through these cards. So I'll shuffle. These are kind of like messages from your angels, and obviously they are your angels from above. So I'm going to pull out a couple of cards from this, okay? All right, so let's see here. This client would like to know about, ooh, the cards. So the cards jumped out for you, so it seems like they came through pretty quickly. So you got the Hermit here, you got the Page of Earth, and then you got the Wheel, which these are really, really nice cards. The Hermit, so there is this feeling, maybe if anything, they want you, messages or guidance for you from your spirits, is, they want you to, maybe there's something that's needed where you need to reevaluate something or spend time in solitude to reevaluate a situation, a certain choice, a certain decision you're making, or there's a need of doing research on something. But there is this need of needing to really, really look over certain things and reanalyze it before making any rational decision. So I don't know what they can be talking about, but this is something that's coming through in the cards. And then what's coming along with this is something about um, like money or something with like finances. So this says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of um, study. Um, so there is this feeling of wanting to attract or manifest money. So this can mean that there's something where you need to relook or reanalyze something with money or your finances or with your job or just figuring out. Maybe this could do with the move thing that I was talking about that's in the near future, but this is something that's being brought through that needs to be relooked or reanalyzed, maybe just to gain more positive insight on a situation. And then you got the wheel. So the wheel represents a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. So the wheel represents when you just move, life's moving forward and whatever hard struggles you've had with a certain situation, it's now saying that it's going to get better and it's not going to always be like that. So there's this feeling where your spirits are saying, um, reanalyze what you're going through right now in regards to money or work or something, and know that even though you're having those moments where you have to really make sure you're doing the right thing, um, either way, you're going to be pointed in the right direction with this situation. Okay. Um, that's kind of like a little message they're bringing through with the cards. I'm gonna see if I feel anything. I can't bring exact validation, confirmation because I'm not one-on-one with you, but all right. I do feel like one of them is telling me that they're not suffering anymore. There is this feeling of illness or feeling like they went through something with breathing or the heart. Please be open. I don't know if it's from them or someone else in spirit, but there's something with heart issues or the heart or with the lungs or breathing. Um, and I don't know if it's cancer again. Whenever I pick up stuff like that, it always has to do with an illness. So there's something with that that they're just saying that they're feeling better. I am feeling a female coming through, so I don't know if it's Mia talking right now. There is a female coming through, and a very sweet energy to her. So please keep this in mind because I can't be picking off both of them or another spirit because I have no control of who comes through. Um, but there is a sweet motherly, nice, kind, um, sweet energy to this female. Very sweet. I don't know if she went through cancer, went through some form of illness, but there's something where she's saying that she's feeling better and she's no longer suffering. Again, I don't know if this would be your granddad, but please keep this in mind. Again, whoever suffered from illness is saying that they're just doing well. There's something about praying for this person, and they're saying thank you for your constant prayers. Um, and there's something about reciting something. So I don't know if one of them were religious, or you're religious, or you pray with rosaries, or one of them had a lot of faith. But there's something about that. I'm praying for somebody, like having a little picture of them, praying for them, or something, because they're just mentioning to me prayers. Um, and they hear the prayers. So, again, please keep this in mind. I don't know if this female is that person you told me, or this is another grandmother, mother figure, again, because I don't know. I could be picking up on whoever. But that's the messages I'm picking up. But I do feel like they are okay, and I do feel like they're very much with you. And I feel like you have very sweet energy and very kind energy where you're kind of like a light worker. You heal people, you have healing qualities to you, and you're really good at healing others, like just others that are around you. You have this light that people want, I feel, and they're just uh, they're just acknowledging that. So know that your energy is appreciated in many different levels, in many different ways. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that, my dear. I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading. As again, if you'd like more of a very one-on-one connection, which is I would recommend, let me know and I could send you the invoice for that. That's over the phone and it's great because I have one-on-one connection with you if you want more of a spirit communication reading. Um, so please let me know. Um, yeah, there's definitely someone that went through something of like illness or cancer or something, but there is a female around you in spirit. Again, I don't know if that's from that female, but this female is very, very sweet, kind. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Lots of love from the heavens above, and I hope you have a beautiful day and many blessings. Bye now.